bad boy in. So now I have one battery that's a year old and one battery that's brand new.
Awesome.
Down, it's tight as this one. Okay, now let's see what we got here. One. I don't know which one is which. And we have two, okay. We've got them both going. They work, okay, so they're going off now. All right, okay. Hello out there in TV land. Now, to protect the boat, to make sure that the biggest issue is always making sure that the bilge does not become inundated with water and seep into the cabin and cause a greater issue. So when we leave the boat, we flip off the batteries to off position, but we make sure that the sump pump, last item here, last switch, is in the aft position, facing the rear of the boat with the point going to the letters, okay? And that will keep the sump pump active in the bilge pump, even when the batteries are not connected, because it's connected directly to the battery.
And we're gonna test that now. I'm just gonna show with the float switch here. Sump pump on, bilge pump is on and off. All right.
Great. Okay, hello from Hempstead Harbor. We are now checking the engine. We're going to check the oil before we start. This should be a daily process, right? Every time we go out?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So this is something I did not do previously. Okay, so I'm learning. So now I'm going here, correct?
Yep.
Get my dad's car. Okay? I'm going to pull it out like in my dad's car. I'm going to wipe it. Okay, and then I'm going to dip it in again, correct?
Yep, that's right.
All right. Dip it in now. And what do I have? Looks like it's full.
Full. Excellent.
Right.
Don't let it drip off there on your wood. Possible. All right.
Like that.
Cool. So what is that? What did you just do there?
All right, I checked the oil that keeps the engine lubricated. All right, okay, we're completely full. Now, at what point do I know that I need to add oil?
Pull it out. Yeah, pull it out, clean it.
Okay.
And it should say on there.
Okay, it has F.
Yeah, so anything you want it to be around here, anything below that.
You mean below to here? Between here and here?
Yeah, I would say, yeah, E. So you have your full and your E. So anywhere between here is fine.
Okay, and then what kind of oil am I putting in?
I'm not sure. Probably some 40 weight oil, okay. I would say. Diesel.
I will...
Oh, right here. Here's the oil. 15W40 heavy duty diesel oil.
Okay.
T4.
And where do I put that in?
All right. So you fill your oil right here.
Okay. So now, and I have to use a funnel.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
So you can see your valve train in there.
Okay.
Looks
and
nice
then
and clean.
So now what do I do? So I pour the oil in here.
A little bit at a time.
Right. And
Until...
then I just continuously check the dipstick.
Yep.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So where would you put coolant in if you needed to do?
Coolant would go in here.
Yep.
All right.
And how do you check to see if the coolant is full?
You're gonna check your temperature, make sure your engine isn't overheating.
So there should be a head tank somewhere. So this is on a spring. So you got to push down. It's full.
All right, it's full. Okay, how do I check this?
So there's a head tank. It's back aft in the lazarette. See this right here?
Yeah.
This is your expansion line.
Right.
And you want to check your head tank, make sure it's half full. That's how you know.
All right, we'll check that shortly.
Yep. All right.
All right, let me do that. Let me take it on and off.
So now we're gonna look at the seacock, your seawater cooling. And
that's this here,
that's
right?
that there. So how do you know if it's open or closed? Do you know?
I don't know.
So this is your valve, the black piece right here.
Right.
This is your valve.
Right.
And you can see it's in line. Oh, sorry. It's in line with the hose.
Down,
yep,
right.
so that's open.
Okay.
So if it was closed, it'd be perpendicular.
Right, so that's this here. This is in line. This is cooling the engine.
Yep.
That's the seawater going in.
Correct.
Okay. And then this here is what?
That looks like that's probably for your macerator pump for your head.
That we no longer use.
You no longer use, correct. And there's your exhaust. Double clamped, looking good.
Okay. Did he take that wrap off that exhaust pipe? No, it's still there. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go. Now, should I keep that oil on board?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. H-U-R-T-H.
Hearth.
Hearth.
Hearth what?
Hertz from Germany.
All right, so you're looking at the transmission, that nut on the top right there. That's your dipstick for your transmission. We just checked it and there was no oil in here. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be running when you check it or what, so we're gonna Google it and find out, but for video purposes, that's how you check your oil in here. Or transmission fluid, whatever it's supposed to be. All right, this is your rudder shaft seal. See some water dripping in because it's raining out from the top. Center hose.
Does it look like those hoses were replaced?
Yeah. Center hose is, that hose right there is your exhaust hose. These hoses here are your cockpit drains. They're newly replaced. And next season, you'll have Guido replace your exhaust hose there. I'll zoom in on the cracks on it.
I just told him to replace all the hoses that need to be redone. I don't understand.
All right. So Rick, question though, is you pull this out to kill the engine?
No, you pull that out to start it. You push down.
Pull this out to start it. Okay. All right, so here's your furling jib. Your jib head is going to connect here. It's on its twister. You'll pull it up. Not sure what this is for, but this is where your lower jib is going to connect to. You're going to put a cotter pin through the, or you're going to put the piece through there and the cotter pin through to hold your lower sail. And I believe you want to keep this wound so when you pull it to unwind it, it'll roll the sail up.
Screw in the mast that we have to take off that's at the base of the where we put the foot in here. This is the clue. The clue is going to go in and this is going to track it up. We're going to release the halyard, which I believe is the green line, connect the top with the top halyard for this here. Okay, it's there hanging on that small hook. Okay, and we're going to bring this over and then we're going to pull up on the halyard slowly and this will get fed in. Now wait a second. No.
So are we doing the,
we got to put the
we're sliding the beam in first?
We're going to slide, yes, we're going to slide the bottom of the sail into the
boom.
Into the boom.
Okay.
That will be its anchor, that will be its foot. And then we will put in the top and we'll feed it in slowly. It will go in, it will get on track. All right, so why don't we'll take the screw.
Had to pull this out. It's kind of difficult, but I think I got it. So first we're going to try sliding the track into the pieces into the boom here. And then secondly, once we get that, we'll grab the top of the sail, remove the halyard from here, hook it to the top, insert the tracks into the slides into the track here, pull it on up. Okay, so we just slid the sail into the track. It attaches with the little small green line. Pull it down.
On the starboard side.
And this piece here is going to go into this. So we're going to slide it forward and hook it in there. All right, it's raining pretty good, but we got the sail rigged up. Screw back in. Cleats in the track all the way up. We started by sending this back first. We had some questions on how this green line is rigged up, but that's how we did it. And we pulled the sail up the mast by using this line here and the winch.
This on the boat, then we'll lay everything on top of it. Then I gotta get the sail ties.